Saudi Arabia has just begun the construction of its famous and most talked about project of 2021, the Line City, and it is worth talking about. Since its announcement, the Line City has drawn the attention of the whole world towards it, and it seems that Saudi Arabia is prepared to leave the world astounded by the development of the Line City. What is the ambition behind the Line City, and how much development has been done so far? Let's find out in today's video. Back in 2021, Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman introduced the visionary project, the Line City, and how it would reshape the idea of living in a futuristic yet sustainable manner. The Crown Prince unraveled incredible details on how the final project was going to be, which, to be honest, created huge chaos in the entire world. Saudi Arabia's newest and one of the most costly projects, the Line City, is going to be a linear city project in the city of NEOM, Tabuk province of Saudi Arabia, and is going to be a 170-kilometer-long city that is expected to be completed by 2030. You will be shocked to hear this. There will be no cars in the city. Now, before you guys jump to any conclusions, let me reveal why. So basically, the Line City's main ambition is to create a city that is futuristic yet environmentally friendly. And this is why Saudi Arabia is focusing on sustainable development with the Line City's construction. The project is going to skip having cars since the entire city will be entirely walkable and bikeable. So in easy terms, the city is going to be built in such a way that each spot is going to take no more than a 5-minute walk, and to travel from one end to another, it is expected that it will only take 20 minutes with the local train. So yeah, Saudi Arabia is skipping cars and providing people the facility to use more bikes and trains built in the city to travel around. And all of this is to reduce the emission of carbon and provide a much more sustainable environment. Talking about a sustainable environment, Saudi Arabia promises to build and run the entire city with the help of renewable energy and make the city a carbon-free city, which is too good to be true. These are many of the bold claims that the Saudi government has made, which makes it even more interesting to see how the final project is going to turn out. Now, not only does this make the project much more promising, but it also draws the attention of international media. So you can say that the Line City project is under the spotlight right now. Another thing that the project aims to do is provide more than 46,000 job opportunities to people, along with housing more than 9 million people in this futuristic city. This has created a lot of expectations for the city, and to meet the end goals, the project is expected to be built with a whopping $1 trillion. How incredible is that? All of this is too good to be true, which is why many people thought that the announcement of this project was nothing but a PR stunt aimed at gaining international attention. But I guess Saudi Arabia is set to amaze the world with its capabilities when it comes to building futuristic architecture. The official site of NEOM has released drone footage that shows that the construction has now begun as the land of the city is being prepared for construction, while a team of well-recognized engineers is gathered to make this dream turn into reality. Wait till you hear this. Even though the project looks promising and whatnot, it does have a ton of challenges in front of it, as one slight flaw could make this billion-dollar project lose its value, just like the Jeddah Tower. Now, keep in mind that the Jeddah Tower was a $5 billion project that is now being left to rot. So yeah, it is a challenging situation for Saudi Arabia right now, and since the Line City is under the eyes of international media, if the project fails, the country would have to face a lot of shame and disgrace. But it seems that the Saudi government has also figured out what to do in the worst-case scenarios. For instance, one of the biggest challenges in the development of Line City is the huge claims and the size of the project. Saudi Arabia has promised that the city is going to be a sustainable city with no cars. This does sound feasible, but the only problem with this is the massive size of the project and how many resources it is going to take to actually make the city as per the bold claims. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that Saudi Arabia will be able to make the city completely sustainable, despite the huge pollution factor the world is facing right now? Let us know in the comments down below. Many experts also believe that the world currently doesn't have the technology that a Line City requires to be developed, which is why building a city with this much capability isn't going to be an easy thing for Saudi Arabia. The Line City is going to be approximately 500 meters tall, which is the same as the World Trade Center. Now, what is jaw-dropping is the fact that the 170-kilometer line city is equivalent to 4,000 World Trade Centers. This clearly shows that the development of this project isn't as easy as people think it should be. One of the biggest risks that Line City could face is that it could turn out similar to the Jeddah Tower, which is now abandoned despite the massive investment that was put into it. Even though the project has tons of challenges ahead of it, the development has just begun so that it could be completed by 2030. Right now, as per the claims on NEOM's official site, about 20% of the mega project is somewhat complete, and the developers are motivated to complete the rest as well. Since there are challenges ahead, the Saudi government does have a scenario that it will likely use to overcome the risk of abandoning the entire project. It has been revealed that the project's development will be halted after the completion of a portion of the line city, and this will be done to see if the project is being built as per requirements, and if not, then it is expected that the completed portion could be used for hotels and other shopping malls so that the resources don't go wasted. I think that it is amazing that the government is also focusing on the worst-case scenarios. If you thought that was all, wait until the best part. It won't be fair if I don't mention the capabilities of this project and how it can change the way people look at Saudi Arabia forever. If the project develops as per its ambitions, then it will be a trendsetter for the world. I mean, not only will this increase the number of investors in Saudi Arabia, but it will also make the country gain international fame for its capabilities in building futuristic projects. It is pretty bold for Saudi Arabia to actually step in and develop a challenging project that is going to cost them money and resources. And if all turns out well, then it is going to be revolutionary for the country as well. Saudi Arabia is right now gaining recognition for its efforts in architecture and futuristic design. And the line isn't the only project that people are excited about. Saudi Arabia has a lot of mega projects on its list, which also include the famous Project Muqab, a 400-meter-tall cube-shaped skyscraper that is going to have the latest and most innovative technologies like the hologram, and much more to provide the visitors with incredible illusions and make them feel that they are in a sci-fi movie. So, it is safe to say that right now, Saudi Arabia is pretty busy designing futuristic projects that do look promising. But again, there are potential risks that the country has to prepare for. Otherwise, this billion-dollar line city project could go wasted if it isn't developed as per the bold claims. With all of these projects, I can say that the future is going to look more interesting, and there is also no denial that the project has kept the public anticipated. I am curious about how this project is going to turn out, so I guess we will have to wait till 2030. If you liked today's video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Do you think that Line City is going to be a successful and revolutionary project? Let us know in the comments below.